Holy shit, I haven't made a devlog in a while, man. I'm making a pretty cool game if I do say so myself, and I'm a bit of a gamer, so I would know what a cool game looks like. To properly demonstrate what the game is like, let me do it with the only way I know, which is Microsoft Paint. Okay, I'm a pretty big Devil May Cry fan. I love me some style meters, so English. Let's add a style meter at the top left of the screen with a bunch of sick ass colors that's gonna change depending on what rank you are. For some visual flair, we need that. The game needs to look cool. I also want to make it a speedrunner, so let's add a timer on the top right, like such, with 100 milliseconds. Very important. We're also gonna want a crosshair so you know what you're shooting at. So it's gonna look like this. And then I think I want a revolver. So let's do... That's a hand. What the fuck am I drawing? Actually, let's just... Here's a gun. Boom, that's a cylinder thing. Is this what a revolver looks like? Here's the iron sight. That's kind of a gun. I think we can do this, so you know it's a handle. Bam. Kinda looks like a Tommy gun. It's like a Bethesda gun, actually. We're also gonna want some UI for the gun, so we're gonna have... Where do you fucking there? There's some UI for the gun, so here we have revolver again. I promise this is a gun. Brother. What else? For a speedrunner, we need some movement tech. So I'm thinking we do a dash. We add a katana to the player because the kids loves katanas these days. And then setting, I don't know anything about art, so I just say we go full block out low poly. And then let's see like where God takes us from there. Maybe we do like some tropical setting. We can have some like some water, maybe some birds. There's a big ass head for a bird. That's with a fish fin. It's looking a lot like a pirate game. A pirate game with Devil May Cry had a baby. And we also need some enemies actually. We need something to shoot at if we're gonna have a video game. So we're gonna have some platforms. This guy's gonna stand here. He's gonna have to stand out or something like a red body maybe. That's perfect. I think that's a pretty good mock-up. I think when you make a video game it's very important that you have a paint drawing of what the fuck you want to make. So we're gonna use this as a reference and then we're gonna see where the wind takes us, so to speak. I'm very excited to get this project starting, guys. It's gonna be very cool. I will see you in 1 week when production has started. Okay guys, I've been cooking the last week. Don't mind the fact that I have the same hoodie on. I think it's pretty accurate to what the mockup is. My head is in front of the gun. We have the gun here. We have the sword here. We have... I don't know if I can... there's the gun. And all the other UI goodies on screen. So we have a little test map. We have AIs, they don't really do shit, so they're not really intelligent, they're just kind of standing here for our pleasure to murder. Like ice. I'm gonna cut that out. I'm actually collabing with a graphic art student in my school. He's made the gun that you can see on screen right now. Don't mind the UV texture thing, it's very scuffed, it's all placeholder, it's all work in progress. It's very good, it's very cool. As we can see, we have a lot of stuff that the thing I painted, the thing I made in Paint has. So we have a gun, very cool, and where the impact point ends, or where the impact point is of where the line trace is. If you don't know what a line trace is, I'm not gonna explain that because that's a bunch of nerd shit, and if you don't know that, you're too uncool. We click mouse 1, we fire, bam, and where the line trace ends, it does a bunch of calculations. So if I miss here, the style meter on the top left of the screen, I can see it's exactly like Devil May Cry. It's very scuffed right now, don't mind that the letters are stacking on top of each other, it's all work in progress, very early development. But we do get the purple number, if you can see on screen, it shows the score, and when we miss, it goes down by 100. So if I build up, boom, 65, boom, 130, I miss, it's down to 30. C rank isn't pretty good, so we're gonna have to kill more and get it up. And we also have very procedural ragdolling system. where the impact point is, it adds impulse if we hit an enemy. So shooting them in the leg makes it very different look as opposed to shooting them in the head. Very immersive, very good feedback, yes. We shoot them in the arm, boom, different thing. We shoot them in the... different thing, boom. I like it quite a lot. I think it's good feedback. It's also very funny. I just love ragdolling as well. It's the best thing that's come out of France since garlic bread. But yeah, that's basically the gun. I don't know if we should add more. Anyways, you can see bottom right, there's also another icon. It's a sword with some wind lines behind it. And you may ask, Kurre, what is a sword on the screen? Well, I'm glad you asked. It's actually a dash. And if you don't know what a dash is, you should probably play a video game. But what a dash is, I hit left shift on my keyboard, and I go forward. The cool part about this one is that it's completely omnidirectional. It's fully 360, so if I look straight up, I'm gonna dash up. If I look diagonally, I will be propelled in the direction of where my camera is. And I think that is very cool, because that allows you to do a bunch of cool stuff. You can go up and go bam, or you can go bam, or you can go boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna add some feedback to that as well, like some wind lines on the side of the screen, like, you know, anime speed lines that you see in Naruto or whatever the fuck anime you watch. I don't know anime. I don't watch anime. But yeah, I think we have a pretty solid foundation of two very simple mechanics that we can build the levels and the rest of the game from. I've been doing a lot of, you know, shadow work or whatever with the UI stuff. The UI stuff isn't necessary at all for this early in the development. But yeah, it's cool to just have something visual as well. Again, this is a school project. I do the for fun and fluffy stuff at home, so it doesn't take time off of important development like doing the code or doing the levels. But yeah, again, we have the gun, we have a dash. The dash can actually kill people, and I should probably mention that as well. So if we go through an enemy, we get blood on the screen, and we get points. No fancy procedural animation there, unfortunately, but I think it's fine, it does its purpose. It may be confusing with a gamer brain that when you have this much blood on your screen, nice lag, if you have this much blood on your screen, it's usually an indication of you being damaged, not dealing damage. I did, however, get the inspiration from Ghost Runner, where you get blood on your camera lens when you kill people with your sword, so that's where the inspiration came from, but it's a lot lesser blood. This is a lot, and there's like the little thing to the left of the screen, which looks like an artery or something popping. Feels a lot more like in your eye as opposed to on like a camera. I think this widget this widget with like the lesser blood spread out, I can't fucking talk. Yeah, this widget is a lot more fine, I think. It's not as intrusive. But I actually have made a system that whenever you kill someone with a dash, it selects one of 3 widgets completely at random, so it's not gonna feel as repetitive. But as I mentioned again, I do think that it might be too much, and I'm probably gonna change it and tone it down, because it does really feel like you get damaged. Although the player doesn't have health at the moment, you cannot die, the AI doesn't try to hurt you, they're just here for our pleasure, like previously explained. Our murderous lust, if you so will. But yeah guys, that's gonna be the first devlog for my Project Exceed, as it's called. The name came from a very different mechanic that didn't make it into the game because it was very awkward and very bad to play with. I might actually cover that later on, like some scrapped stuff, because this game is very, very compact, very focused version of what it was initially going to be. But I think it's a lot more compact for the better. But yeah, Project Exceed, guys, I think it's going to be very cool. I'm very proud of the work, or what I've done on it so far. It's very fun, it's very motivating. I'm gonna try to make another devlog when I have time and energy. Anyways guys, hope you enjoyed this little video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!